All right, welcome episode 20, the 2-minute warning. Just heard yesterday, Miami Dolphins name Tua as their starting quarterback going into week 8 after their bye. What does this mean? Why is Fitzpatrick no longer the starter, and this is a good move by Miami Dolphins?
It is a little confusing. It's not like if anything, I would have said Tua would have started last week against the Jets, kind of a, I don't want to say cupcake
Is it like
game.
a trial game for him?
Yeah, but a definitely easier opponent versus Leak coming off the bye and heading against a 4-2, possibly going to be then 5-2 Los Angeles Rams, who are just looking great this year. You'd want your veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's not doing bad by any means. He's putting up numbers, he's putting up touchdowns, he's putting up wins. They're 3-3. That's not like playoff ready, but that's also not tank ready. They're competitive. So the strategy behind it, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, to me, this is confusing. This is a confusing move by the Dolphins because at 3-3, with a weak New England team, they're second place in the division.
Yeah, they're in the hunt.
In the hunt, I mean, at this moment, a playoff picture does not involve the Miami Dolphins. However, at this moment, they could be in the chase for a wild card spot. So, I mean, you got to think about how Fitzpatrick is. He's definitely getting near the end of his career. And if the Dolphins are it seems like they're kind of assuming that their season is not headed towards the playoffs, so why not throw in your rookie first-round pick to get him some experience? That part makes sense, but to me it would make more sense at a 1-5 or 0-6 or 2-4 record. But right now the Dolphins are a solid team, and Fitzpatrick is playing great football. He's playing great football, so this is a little confusing for me as well.
My only assumption is that this wasn't something they just came up with yesterday. This was their plan all along. They said, after the bye, about halfway through the season, we're going to throw in Tua, we're going to start him, we're going to see how he goes, no matter how the season ends up. They probably predicted to not be 3-3, and they said after the bye, we'll probably be about 1-5, and any fresh new blood or start will help us get moving again. And that's just what the game plan was, and no one expected to go 3-3, but they didn't fall through the plan. They stuck with it.
Yeah, so you'd have to assume if that makes sense. You'd have to assume that if that's the case, Tua had to have shown them something in the inter squad practice, something that really makes the head of the organization think that he's ready to start. He must be showing good health, which he did have that injury at Alabama, so his health really knocked his draft prospect down. So when he was drafted, that was always the thing, is he going to be healthy? So he must be showing good health. I'm a little surprised that if that's the case, which makes sense, they only put him in that small fraction of the Jets game. I think he completed 2 passes. He got his first entry, and now he's going to be the starter. So obviously they do have that bye week to really prepare him, but I would have expected more in-game time for Tua if that was the case.
Yeah, the entire thing is a surprise. Even Fitzpatrick, he knew when Tua was drafted, it's a matter of time before he's replaced. But even himself was shocked that right now he's replaced. After he did great, came off of a win, he even said he's heartbroken. He felt like he lost his job, which he kind of did in a way. And he said he very respectfully won't demand a trade, but it's still a shocker to all of us.
Yep, and it's hard to say now whether that's a bad move for the Miami Dolphins, obviously, but it does suck for Fitzpatrick, who's playing arguably just as good as football as he has in his career, for that to happen to him now.
Who knows? It all depends week 8.
Yep.
Go lights out.
I'm rooting for Tua. Hopefully he plays good football.
Yeah. 2 minutes.
2-minute warning.